Okay then, here we are, episode 10 I think it's 10. So what I'm going to do is avoid choking. Sorry. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have that for a start because that's cool. Right, no, but the majority of the boxes are pretty easy to get at, and I've never actually... What we got in here? Oh, we've got a load of rubbish. Right, that's one. Yeah, you do get dinked a bit sort of jumping down, but I can't be bothered to climb. Oh yeah, let's have a look in the temple quarter. I always thought there was more in here, but it's just like journals and stuff. Right, we've got a Harlot's journal, blah 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 blah. That was cool. And apparently that Rasma text shows. Oh, you get new emotes just for reading mindless babble. What's in here? Sumerian Feast. What's a Sumerian Feast? Armor plus 50. I'm learning new things today. Tectosis. Oh God. Okay, now I've lost the next. Oh, play to interact. Oh, Tectosis journal. Oh, God almighty. I'm sort of under the impression that Tectosa is relatively important, but not overly important, if you know what I mean. Oh, you silly cow, get down. Wow. I think she's showing off because she's finally got the hang of climbing without breaking her neck. Right. Ah, 2 steel picks. Okay, I only wanted 1, but 2 are doing. What's that? Oh. It's all very exciting. Yes, this is what I go through every time. This is what I put myself through every time I do this. And this is the easier part. And I've lost the word again now. I say, there's a naked Katai woman just passing the window. Yes, dear. And after all that, I've climbed up the wrong bit. But anyhow, you know the score. You know how it works. I'm sure I forgot something. Oh yeah, there's something I forgot to mention. I'll tell you what. I'm going to just do what I call my quick round, which basically involves that box there, one over there somewhere, and then sort of doubling back and going all around this part very carefully. And it takes a while, but there you go. But there is something else I forgot to point out, and I didn't even look. But still, I'll be back shortly. Or longly. Okay, here we are. Where? Well, my sense of navigation. Right, that door there is the entrance to the wine cellar, so we're just across from there. And occasionally you get these. Supply materials. We don't know what they are yet, but we will find out soon. How much fun is that? Anyhow, let's have a look at what I've gained so far, or got hold of so far. We have. Yes, it does look a bit scrappy, doesn't it? But a lot of these are useful. For example, I can now speak Turanian. Hooray! I know how to make silly jokes. Big deal. And the snake dance, which I already knew. Right. Now a lot of these are pretty straightforward. It's always nice to have water orbs because eventually you can use them for things in alchemy. Beds, well yeah, you're going to get people working for you. Whether you call them friends, thralls or employees, they still need somewhere to sleep. Torches, that saves you building your own torches. Mate, oh that's meat, sorry. I've got 2 steel picks. Now, palisades. Now, I can't actually do anything with them just yet. But, oh! More supply materials. How nice. Now, palisades. You might think... Some people might think, well, what do you have them for? And believe it or not, it was the lovely Annabriella again, who, when she used to go around wherever, whenever she found palisades, she'd take them. And I didn't realise this, but you can break them down for wood. But I can't remember what wood. Haha. Oh God, come on. Yeah, you get the carpenter's bench, my brain's just gone. Hang on, let's look. I feel really stupid, you know, it's the wood you get, you know. You get a carpenter's bench, you get a load of wood, you put it on there, and it just makes it. Not the insulated wood, the other one. My brain has just literally gone blibble. But still, enough of that. We're at 70 odd % weight. We're just going to have to reset the dungeon. Reset the world. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we won't return to the surface. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Right. Right. Okay, so I've done pretty well. God almighty. I really hope my brain isn't going. Alright. Trying to remember the type of wood. Anyway. I'm not sure if I can do anything about it. Right. So I'm going to do another quick lap of the whole area. Because what I've got quite a few good things, but steel pick, blah 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 blah. Right, we'll see. Anyway, I'll just do another quick circuit, and I'll be back here. Might even talk to Conan later. You never know. Won't be too long. Right, here's those palisades. Well, here's some of them. And what you do is you dismantle them. Shaped wood. That was it. Shaped wood. Sorry, I could not for the life of me remember that. So yeah, you just dismantle them and they go into shaped wood. How cool is that? And now I'm over encumbered. Oi oi oi. But not for long. if you'll excuse me, I'll just put the rest of these down. Yep. So yeah, you can break them down to shaped wood, isn't that cool? Especially if you remember what they were called to start with. Alright. So yeah, that's something pointed out by Anna Briella, and now I'm lost. No, hold up. Right. So now I've got 166 shaped wood, and I haven't even got a carpenter's bench. How cool. Where are we? Where? Right, I am... Wait a sec. What's going on? Oh, curse. Yeah. So yeah, thanks Anna Briella. Wonderful little tip. Right, I better head back into the city and do one more sweep round. Sweep round? That says I'll be right back. And then when I've when I decided I've got enough bits and pieces, I'll dig up some old yeah, I'll do that a lot. I'll get back to the next part, so I'll see you shortly, probably about here anyway. Okay, well basically I just picked up some coal. I very nearly went through the ghost fence, come silly. So 97. Oh look, and the big barracan as well. I think I've gone a bit over the top with the old heavy coin purses, but what the hell. 99. Okay, so I've got coal, I've got ironstone, I've got more than enough shaped wood and a load of other bits and pieces. I think it's time I went back and maybe started building or something, I don't know. Let's see. Right, I'll see you back at what's left of the base. Okay, let's have a look. This was in the first supply materials box I found through Black Lotus. That's like that saved me a trip. Golden lotus powder, alchemical base, frost lotus powder. Okay, technically they should all, well, I don't know. That was cool. Mental. Right. Next. Dessert wine, Oh, desert wine. Desert wine. Oh, brick. Shroom bit. I don't particularly feel like drinking anything silly. I just hope none of my friends heard me say that. I think I've gone weird. And finally, what the hell? And finally, desert berry bush seeds, bitter tea, pirate rock gut. A bitter tea that increases stamina. Oh, handy. Okay. I actually quite like the idea of having black lotus powder. Right. Okay, so what do we do now? Give up. What do we do? Hang on. Oh. Right. That. Then I've got a perfected steel spear too, that's cool. And some poniards. Oh, and a steel cleaver. Aren't we lucky? Right. Okay, so I guess it's material gathering time for a while, because I'm going to have to build a nicer base. So, as I was going to say, you know the drill. I run around, I scream blue murder. Hold on. I run around, I scream blue murder, because I want about 10,000 stone, 10,000 wood, and God knows how much in, well actually, well I don't know, but yeah, I'm just going to gather some basic materials. So I'll see you back here. This is so weird, what's going on? I swear. Ah, there they are. Don't ask me why. But one of the things I found somewhere was hardened brick. I wasn't going to take it, and I thought, well actually that might save me playing silly buggers during a certain phase. Right. So, what are we doing? What am I doing? Right, yeah, okay, so it's just gathering, so it's going to be just stone, more stone, wood, more wood. What have we got? We got 500 wood. So, okay, so I'll do some stone first. Okay, I'll see you when I've had enough of hitting things. Won't be too long. Okay, it's just dawned on me, in case you're wondering where I am. I'm all the way up here from down there, because there's nothing to encounter unless you want to. Now around here is where the purple lotus is kept. Not kept, but this place where purple lotus grows. And the only things you need to worry about are imps and a few of them horrible shoebill things. Now the imps aren't really much problem, and the shoebills aren't much problem either. So one, two, something. I've annoyed something already. Oh my god, what is this? Right. Now, I think they're shoebills, they're basically dodgy pelicans. So if I head towards We'll test one out, see how it goes. Excuse me, would you like to contribute to my scientific experiment? Okay, that's 6. That worked. Now I don't know if this is true. Well, a complete womble if it isn't, but apparently if you harvest certain items with a sickle, which I happen to have, and let's just say it's a little bit sort of above your level, you get more experience points. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to try that out because, yeah, right. Do you mind? Right, where was I? Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Right, now there should be purple lotus around here unless I'm very much mistaken. Oh no, it's on this bit. Right, let's see. See what happens when I get a couple. Right, 80. Oh, you're getting 3 grand. Get about 3,000 per pot. Nice. Because I can't remember who it was. Like I said, it was a guy whose video I was watching. He was insane, and basically he's running around basically with hardly any armour on at all, and gathering crimson lotus and actually going up a level every swipe or something. It was just bizarre. It just looked weird. Oh, there you go, I've gone up a level. Huzzah. Oh my word, didn't see that. $210. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so that's a sort of crazy way of levelling, I guess. Nothing sort of makes you feel better than getting to level up on things that die easily, but still give quite a few experience points. Hey, I said no bitesies. Hang on. A demonic shoe bill. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Now I'm level 15. I haven't done anything. Cool. Okay. Rock and roll. So all I've got to do is make it back in one piece. That was bizarre. That was hang on. 232. Right. Okay, I'll see you back at the base. I'll get attacked by a demonic shellback. Really? Right, I'll see you back at the base then. Won't be too long. Okay, so what we got now? We've got slightly over encumbered because reasons. Right, anyhow, it's going to get even more over encumbered now. What we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same build as I done last time using Luke from Mediocrity Gaming. God bless you, sunshine. Luke, the build that Luke from Mediocrity Gaming made pretty much famous and a very popular build. So the only difference is close the goddamn door. Thank you. Right, I've got to make it 3 wide. Don't ask me why, it just works better, especially if you plan on staying here for a while, because when you get the advanced workstations, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. When you get the advanced stations, you have even more room. Yes, I'm a space hog, I admit it. If I don't have enough space, I will panic, I will cry, I will sulk. Well, I won't cry or sulk, but you know, it just makes life a lot easier. So, 3 wide. So we go 3 wide. There we go. And put the wedges along the side. So. Wonderful. Whew. Then I'm thinking, then what? Oh, I don't bloody know, do I? Hang on, let's have a look. Oh. More stone, please. Right. Then I'm sitting there thinking, why isn't Journey Step telling me to do anything? Because you haven't got one selected. Oh yeah. Three. And then we put them there. Invalid. What's invalid about it? Them along there. I'm not going to bother with a door there because people get in the way. I say people, I mean those who I eventually recruit. Like I said, Angar calls them friends. Technically they're thralls. And I call them employees, who work beautifully because they don't have to get paid. Allegedly. Oh, that's handy. We put the wedges in there. Oh, that's good. Ah. Wait, what is going on? There you go. I question what's going on and what do I get? A level. Isn't that nice? Okay. I think we'll have normal walls here as opposed to abnormal ones. There's a doorway there. A few more walls around here. Like I said, this build is pretty cool. No, seriously, it is. Oh gosh. Okay, so now comes the good bit. Well, I say the good bit. This is the bit that annoys me, because you say, well, I better pick these up so I'm nearer to where I am, and it will suddenly say you can't move that any further. So if I put that there, you have to sort of do it in shifts sometimes. And there's a little voice in my head saying there's something you haven't done. And that thing that I haven't done is gather more plant fibre. But don't worry, I've got a sickle. I can go there. Yes, I know it's a lot of faffing around, but what can you do? Right, so stone, stone box goes there, wood box goes there, biological box, hey, I remember what it was called, goes there. The things of interest box goes there, and the treasure and nice stuff for your employees, thralls, friends, whatever you want to call them, goes there. Super. Now what? Oh yeah, stone. We then go to windowed walls. Don't ask me why I don't put the actual window frames around the bottom bit. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, I know what's happened here. Alright. Now, square ceiling goes there. No, it don't. I've lost the plot. Missing one plot. If seen, please return to me immediately. That goes there. Right. And then we immediately swap to the flotsam build, because I like to have rails on my stairs in case I fall over. That goes there. Flotsam stairs. There. Doink, 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 splat. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Come on, that goes there. And that will go there. I always get suspicious when things start working out. Super. Well, a doorway there. I don't know how many doors I'm actual doors I'm going to have, but we'll see. Oh, wonderful. Right. Now of course the only, well I wouldn't say problem, but the only thing slightly wrong with this is the lack of plant fibre, which I forgot to get. So I should get some plant fibre because I can, and because I picked up the steel one. Incidentally, I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea going into the sorcerer's cave now, because there was a steel sickle where was it? Come on. Yeah, there was a steel sickle in Sapamaru. Well, in one of the boxes on Sapamaru. And then I started thinking, well, was there any point? And of course the point was that yes, if you find that chest behind the stalagmite, because they might grow up to the ceiling, that's how you tell the difference, Zangar. Oh hang on, I already explained that one to him. Sorry. But yeah, the stalagmite, the chest behind, apparently that is a guaranteed sickle job, whereas the boxes around Sapamaru are very random. So I'm told. How much we got? Oh, we got more than enough. Lovely. Right. On your toes, good. Oh, we cannot have that there. No, sir. We have our flotsam stand. Right. So, done that. Have we got branches? No. We have, however, got bugs, as in insects that we don't need at the moment. Right, let's put some of the stuff away and pick up the branches. You never know, I might even build a bench one day. Hang on. Vines, seeds, dead meat. What's that? Oh, I've got Rasma's Journal, Part 2. And I don't even put them together. You'd think they'd put it together in one long thing, wouldn't you? We're not going to need all that, so that can go back there. What am I missing? Apart from the brain. Oh yeah. Branches. And we're encumbered by a lot. Wow. Anyhow, we now go sandstone because I prefer to have a thatched roof. Even if I'm making it out of flotsam, and it should look more like a sailing jobby. That's just me. Sometime in the next episode I will look up, I'll try and remember the name of the guy who did the incredible, basically he went up so many levels just armed with a sickle and gathering loads of weird stuff. Unbelievable. I was very impressed. But anyway, this goes here because it does. This goes here because it does. No, really? Really? That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. 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 We're still over encumbered. Good God. Hey! Oh, nearly lost it. And then that there, that there. Oh, groovy. There's always one. And why is there always one? I'll tell you why. Because when you put ceiling pieces on, it does help to actually make sure that they match the either floor or other ceiling pieces, in this case, beneath them. Beneath means below. And there's, oh no, that's fitted. Alright. We've got the wedge shaped ones, which probably we don't want to go in at all. Oh, wait, no, yes, no, maybe. Are we playing sillies? Yeah. It's just an excuse so they can look at the bottom again. And incidentally, in case you're wondering why her hips are a bit wide, yeah, I sort of widened them. I don't know why. I just felt like being a bit weird. Alright then. So, that's done, that's done, that's done. Oh yeah, now we come to the real fun bit. Oh, hello. Oh, is that there? It is. Good God, it worked. And then all we need to do now is get a left inverted thing that went in horribly, suspiciously right the first time. As did that. Oh my word. If this works any better, this works any better, I'm going to have to freak out. Okay, so there we have it. A yet further adapted version of Luke from Mediocrity Gaming's build. And of course, eventually, you can expand all the way around here, regardless of how you're going to do it. But I won't do that just yet, because I need to build other things first, like actual workbenches. How about that? Right, we are cool. We are rocking. We're rolling. I'll tell you what. Go on, get your pickaxe out, as soon as that's knackered. Right. So this. What's going on? Oh yeah, V. There we go, V. Hopefully a sandstorm won't hit at the time. So yeah, this is the end of episode 10, which technically is the second episode because she started again. If you don't understand that, don't worry about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. So from me and Gao-Nai, bye for now.